Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well. So today we are going to discuss some of the interview tips. These are very important items. So these are successful theory to pass the interview. So most of you may have a different type of the questions how to success and how to pass the interview. So there are a lot of the questions and there are a lot of the tips and the tricks. There are a lot of the theory to pass the interview. But there are some important, so there are some basics necessary steps to pass the interview. So the first one is you should have a good dress. Dress means, so for example, they are looking for a t-shirts and then you have wear an army t-shirts. So will that okay for them? No. The interviewer will not select you if you don't wear a proper dress because the dress will show how much you are qualified. The dress will show your qualification. So what do you have to do? You have to wear a good dress, a proper dress according to their job title. Do you clear? So the next one is you should have a good characters. Character mean is what is the characters? So characters for the interview is a different. Characters for the interview is different means for example you are entering to the interview rooms. Before entering the interview rooms you should you should ask permission. You should seek permissions from the interviewers. For example, you should say, "May I come in, sirs?" If they say yes, of course, yes, welcome, then yes, of course, you can enter. If they don't say, then you cannot enter. You should get permission, right? And then whenever you have entered into the interview room, and you should wait until they said, please have a sit down. If you maintain your manners, your behaviors, your characters, at that time they will may probably what select you from your character. So the first one is your dress. The second one is your what? Your character. The third one. So the third one is you should keep a proper introduction. So for the interview, what is the proper introductions? So for any interview, proper introduction is giving your names, your address, your educational backgrounds, what's your qualifications, and your work experience. And if you, it is depends on the jobs. If you prepare, then you can also mention your hobbies. This is how you will deliver and what the details of introductions in the interview. So now you have given, you have maintained three things. So you have you are prepared for the dress and for the characters, and you are also prepared for the what? For the introduction. So the next one, what you have to do is you have to avoid saying no answer. Most of the time, if you repeatedly say no answer, then you are reducing marks. They are reducing your mark. So anyway, what you have to do, you have to give yes answer even if it is not. Right? So what you have to do, you have to give them that you are aware of everything. So for example, they are saying that did you ever in Australia? Did you ever in Australia means they are saying that did you ever went to Australia? So at that time you did not go to Australia. So what you can say here, you can say yes. What do you have to say? Yes, I was tried to go to Australia several times, but unfortunately I was not able to go because there was a reason. So what you have to do here, you have to use some of the formula. For example, you have to say yes. What will you say? Yes. And you have to say but, yes plus, but, then you have to show some of the reasons plus, and then so you can continue your willingness to go there. So what the formula is here, to avoid now, you should say, yes, I was trying to go to Australia, but unfortunately, as being restricted persons and getting late, having passport issue, you can describe a lot of the issue here, reason, right? And then you can say, so I was not able to go Australia. So this is how you will say no answer by using yes answer, right? So this is very important to give no answer as a yes answer. So this is showing that some of the positive point, right? So the next one you have to maintain it. It is very important. It's example. Give an example. Give an example is very important. So let me say regarding examples. Example means they may have several questions. In each question you should give one answer. For each answer you should give one example. For example, they are asking one question. For this question you should also reply what you are going to do, right? For example, they are saying that how will you teach children? What is your formula? So at that time you will say I will teach them like this. If you say them I will teach as this, at that time you should show them a practical example. So I believe you have understand these instructions on passing interview. So these are very basics. These are very basic tips to pass the interview. I have you to follow these five theories. So the first one is what? The first one is having a good dress. The second one is what? The second one is character. The third one is giving the proper introductions. The fourth one is avoiding no answer. The fifth one is giving a proper example for each answer. So I hope you understand, and we will see in the next lessons. Bye bye.